In this video, I'm going to be talking about progress versus perfection. Now, this is a conversation that I was having yesterday with a small group of our private clients inside Consulting Blueprint yesterday, and just kind of reflecting on how far everybody's come over the last 12 months and kind of like where they're at now with things and their standards and the way of operating and the way they run their businesses and just kind of conduct themselves as men as a whole as well. And it's a very interesting point that is going to be really valuable for a lot of you guys too. So just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. And that said, let's dive into it. So if you don't already know me, my name is Jeremy Pogue. I help people build 5K plus coaching and consulting offers and scale them to the moon and make over 7 figures a year. So that said, let's dive into it. Really, at the end of the day, what we want to achieve, what we want to aim for, and really just optimize for is progress over perfection. Especially when you're a high performer, it's very easy to beat yourself up if you feel like you're not perfect. So what I mean by that, to use an example, is a couple of guys inside of CB. I actually got them on to my fitness coach, and anyways, we're following a very strict workout plan, 6 days a week, intense workouts, tracking and measuring everything we put into our bodies as well. And one of them missed a day last weekend, and he was kind of beating himself up. So we really just kind of got down and got kind of personal with it because, like, I pretty much just told him, it's like, dude, you're still making progress. You have, like, you're here, you want to get to here. You're still doing the things in between every single day, or at least most of the days that are going to get you to that goal, to that next step, right? If you miss one day, but then you do all of that stuff for the other 6 or the other 29 days of the month, like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you zoom out and think like 10 years from now, is it going to matter that I missed that one workout? Probably not. But what will matter is that you're continually moving forward and that you're continually doing the things every single day, putting in the work, well, every single week, every single month, put in the work to progress you towards your ideal outcome, to your goals, to the results that you want to achieve with life, right? I know for me, I'm very regimented, very strict because I kind of have to be, because pretty much like once I get up at 4:30, I'm like go, go, go until my calls are done at 6 p.m. And then from there, I just don't do anything. And Sundays, I don't do anything either, but I need that. Sometimes, like, well, all of us, like, it all comes in highs and lows, you know? Like, it's never just a straight line to your destination. It's always going to be rocky, right? Highs and lows. So it's important to kind of manage your lows so that way they don't really take you completely out of the game. What we want to achieve is something like this, a very gradual, consistent incline, right? This is a lot more manageable and sustainable, just constant, slow improvement rather than big sprints and then big dips. So really what I mean by this is, like, when you zoom out, it really doesn't matter if you were like 100% perfect. Like, people slip up all the time. We're human. These downs, these lows, these swings are necessary and they will never go away. There will be obstacles that come up every single time. And there's never going to be, like, you're never going to reach this point where, like, you've made it and then there's nothing else to do. And you can just chill out, do nothing. You'll get bored as hell and probably be depressed. And you'll probably still have a lot of hard things to go through as well. So it's really important to understand that, like, as long as you're making progress towards your goals, really at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Whether you get there in like 9 years and 364 days or 10 years. Is that really going to matter? Is that one day really going to matter? And don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying, like, just go do whatever the hell you want and dick around and not actually do anything with your life and go downhill. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that, like, if like 6 of the 7 days, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you miss something, like you're like on a Saturday, it's like, well, you've still got all of these other days where you did the thing, right? If you didn't do it here, you still did it. You're still making progress. And also, like, in this space as well, it's really easy to get caught up in what other people are doing and to see like really successful people, see their routines. Like, if you looked at my routine, like, it's mostly like get up at 4:30, hit the gym for a couple hours, come back, get ready for my first call at 8, back-to-back calls for 10 hours till 6, and then make dinner, read, go to bed. Right? That's pretty much it. However, it's really easy to like take that and be like, wow, he does it every single day. Right? It's like sometimes I sleep in a little bit till like 5. Or sometimes like I don't have 10 hours of calls back to back. Right? So on those days, it's kind of like, well, maybe I'm missing something. Right? But in reality, I'm still making forward progression. And that's really all that matters. It's all about how you're performing and are you progressing towards your goals or away from them. You're either going towards them or away from them. And it kind of follows this chart from The Slight Edge, which is a great book. And it's basically like this. On the day-to-day, the week-to-week, the actions that you do here, they're going to lead you in one direction, right? They're going to lead you in one direction. Do you want to be doing good things more often than not and go up here? Or are you going to be doing bad things more often than good things and get you down here? Because you're going to one of these destinations, and it's our choice which one we want to go to through our daily habits and our daily actions. If you miss one thing here, maybe your goal is to send like 30 like reach outs every single day, and one day you do like 20. It's not going to send you down here, right? You're still making progress. You still did 20. And sometimes we just need a bit of a mental break as well. Sometimes you got to take a step back in order to take many more forwards. And it really just comes down to like knowing yourself, how you perform, and what you need to do and kind of the space you need to give yourself sometimes and to rest and recover, because the lows are necessary. We're going to have hard times. We're going to have times where we really don't feel like showing up. But if you just show up and put one foot in front of the other, then you will get to your goals. You will achieve this, right? You'll get to here eventually. And really that's all that matters, you know? Like, don't beat yourself up, because then that will just like cycle into like if your thoughts are like negative, then they'll become beliefs, and then those beliefs will become part of your identity, and then you'll have more of those thoughts. It's like a self-fulfilling, like repeating cycle. So if your thoughts are negative, then you're going to have negative beliefs, which is going to build a negative identity, and then your thoughts are going to become even worse, and you're just going to spiral downhill, just like this, right? But if you have positive thoughts, they turn into positive beliefs to build a positive identity, which is going to send you upwards. So that said, if you miss a day, if you screw up one time, who cares? Really, it doesn't matter, right? As long as you're doing better and you're making forward progression towards your goals instead of away from them, it's all that matters. Brush yourself off, get back up in the fight, right? Ups and downs are normal. They're part of life. But as long as you do the good things more often than you do the bad things, you're going in the right direction, right? Obviously, the more good things you do, the sooner this curve speeds up, right? Maybe you get there a little bit sooner. But ultimately, as long as you just literally don't give up and you don't quit, you're still going to get to your goal. You're still going to achieve your outcome, right? So that's it for today's video. I hope this kind of puts things into perspective for you guys, because I know I have tendencies to be like a perfectionist, or at least I used to, and I used to beat myself up all the time, and it led to negative self-talk, which led to negative beliefs, and negative identity, and it just kept me like suffocated in this cycle, just spiraling down. And once I kind of like started being nicer to myself. Like, you know what, man? You're doing a hell of a good job. You're moving forward. You're working towards your goals. Yeah, maybe you haven't quite hit them yet, but like, you're getting there, one step at a time, right? Brick by brick. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you thought it was helpful, hit the like button, share with a friend, trying to grow the channel. And the goal is to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, which honestly I think is totally possible. Yeah, if you guys like these kind of videos, let me know, and I'll make some more like this. But yeah, if you have any video suggestions as well, hit me up over on Instagram, Jeremy_Pogue, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.